Today these chili plants are going outside for 6 hours. Good afternoon, good evening, good night everybody. Hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday to you all. It is Wednesday the 20th of May and it is day 94 of the chili grow up. Well, the temperature outside is about 16 degrees. It's a bit overcast, but let's get them out anyway because it's been quite a few days since they've been outside. Let's let them get some fresh air, a bit of breeze for the stems. Let's get them tubbed up and outside right away. Can I get a pull? Okay, we've got them all outside. We're getting intermittent sun, as you can see, but it's only going to go behind the clouds very soon. So for now, let them get as much sun as they can. There is a breeze, but it's nothing too strong, as you can see. That's what they need to strengthen the stems up. So we'll check back on them in a couple of hours, see how they're doing, and if they can do longer, they'll do longer. If they need to come back in right away and get back under the light, we shall do that. But for now, let's get them outside and get them some fresh air and natural sun. Hours so far, and I think they're looking great. No issues, even though this breeze is, as you can see, a bit strong. It's not causing any great damage. If anything, it's exactly what they need to strengthen the stems up. So let's check back in about 2 hours time. Right, they're back inside now. They've had about 6 hours. It's been pretty overcast, but I think they've enjoyed that. They definitely needed it. So let's have a quick check through them all. Make sure they're all okay, and we'll get them all back under the light. Let's do this. Sardine girl. Scotch Bonnet MOAs are next. 2 in the containers and 2 in these little cups. That's ready soon though, isn't it? Looking great. This one's a bit taller. Yeah, it's getting there. And then we have this one that we transplanted not too long ago. Leaves a little droopy. And then this one that is slowly getting there, but it's taking its time. Scotch Bonnet. And we have the 2 ghost peppers here. Doing really well. They're in the bigger pots, so we can't really see the roots. However, super dry for both of them. So I think they've got themselves nice and established now, and they are ready for fertilizer and water. We'll do that tomorrow on the ghost peppers. Got the Tabascos next. All 3 are just flying high. Doing so well. They will need transplanting very, very soon. As you can see, we've got roots out the bottom there. Cannot recommend this chili plant enough to beginner growers, because it really has just done fine on its own with very little assistance. The Tabasco. The Sugar Rush Peach Stripey. Got 4 of them. They're looking good. This is probably the best root system out of the 4. Just see them hitting the bottom there. Definitely ready for some food and water. Yeah, just bone dry on the top there. Coming along though, doing good. The Sugar Rush Peach Stripey. We have our jalapeños here, 1 in the cup and 1 in the bigger pot. They're both about the same size, but let's have a look at the little cup here. Great roots, ready for a transplant soon. Both are looking excellent. Jalapeño Zimbabwe Black up next. Doing excellent. Always new stuff down the stem every time I look. Coming along nicely on the Zimbabwe Black. The large orange Thai. We've got 2 in the cups and 1 in the container pot. Doing well. Quite short though. These, however, have gone super tall. Still waiting on the roots for them, but looking okay. That's more like it though. some roots showing there on the large orange. Here are the Cayenne peppers. I've got 4 in the containers. Looking alright, aren't they? Especially this one. Now this one here is looking a little bit sad. I think he's just ready for some food and drink. Let's check the 2 in the cups. Marvellous. Lots of roots there. And this one is doing ever so well. Look at all that going on. Wonderful. The Super Hots here, the Armageddons. This was the one I transplanted not too long ago. It's doing really well. Huge. As well as this one. Lots of new action in the middle of the stem there. Lovely, lovely. We have this one, which hasn't really budged for quite a while. We'll see what happens with that one. And then the last one in the cup, doing great. And it's probably ready for a transplant very, very soon. Yep, doing good though. The Armageddon. Here's our sweet banana pepper, just the one. Looking good though. Sweet banana. Black jalapeños. Looking good. Wonderful. Black jalapeno. Peppers next. The dream catchers. All are doing great. Look at those top leaves. Look at all the purple coming through. Lovely stuff. Fantastic. Let's have a look at this one as well. Lovely purples coming through the leaves at the top there. Looking great. All ready for a transplant very soon on the dream catchers. Got the Habaneros. They're doing good. Looking alright. Wonderful. The Habaneros. Striped peppers next. The Zebrange. Zebrange. As you can see, a little bit dry on the leaves, so definitely due for some water and fertilizer tomorrow. The soil is literally bone dry, but they're doing good. They're just letting us know now it's time for some food and water. We'll get that sorted tomorrow. They're looking great though. That one's definitely the most productive. Most of them are waiting on the roots a little bit, as you can see here, but they're growing nice, tall, dark leaves, new shoots, and just that one's ready for a feed and watering. Doing alright though, the Zebrange. The Super Hots, Carolina Reaper. It's getting there, look, getting some roots showing now. Second cup. Lots going on in the stem. And lots going on in the roots. Lovely. And then we have this one here that we transplanted not too long ago. Looking great, definitely ready for some food and water. But not too bad at all on the Carolina Reaper. Here's our one and only Poblano. Just thriving, doing excellent. Sure be ready for the larger grow bag very, very soon. Poblano. We have the Kashmiri Mirch. Let's start off with the one that's in the cup. Really well on the top there. And it's definitely ready for a transplant very, very soon. Will probably be next. And then we have the 4 in the containers. And they're doing really well, look. Really nicely done. This one's a little small, but doing okay. Yeah, doing fine. Kashmiri Mirch. We have our Padrones here. Not much has changed, but they are coming along slowly but surely. No complaints here on the Padrón. All of the plants have been returned to the forest. I'll just get the lights sorted on them shortly. But that wraps up the day. That wraps up day 94, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us. Tomorrow we will definitely be watering and fertilizing the plants. and they will be going outside for a longer period of time. They've done a good 4 or 5 hours today, so for sure they're going to be doing longer, weather permitted. But I think that's the end of the cold weather now. We should be now into 15 degrees or above, so we can really start making a difference for these plants now. Thank you all once again for joining us. You take care of yourselves. Make sure you look after me, myself and I, because no one's going to throw you a lifeline if you're drowning. Take care. Thank you all. Have a lovely week. We'll see you tomorrow. See you Thursday for day 95. Thank you. Bye-bye.